freaking product. Then you can eat the freaking product. What are some of the ways to wash your freaking products? Do you know how you could do it at home? Very simply.
Vinegar and water or something.
Water, and get yourself a bottle of Clorox, because Clorox will kill the bacteria.
What about those porous, like strawberries and stuff?
Yeah, what about them? You see where those little seeds are? Man, you gotta watch where those were grown, because there are countries that use human fecal material as organic fertilizer. So, if my strawberries are coming from Bangladesh, where they're not big on sewer systems, I'm sorry, I'm screaming right in your face, I'm sorry. Most people can't hear me, that's why. Yeah, you gotta think about that. So, I know from some of your cultures, you may be rinsing some of your vegetables in a weak solution of vinegar, am I right? Anybody remember that from back home?
Yeah.
Yeah. You put a little vinegar in the water, you slosh the lettuce around and everything, and what are you doing? You're adding an acid that the bacteria can't tolerate, and you're mechanically moving them off the vegetables, and you're essentially chemically changing the pH so the organisms can't survive. If you don't wash your vegetables, don't complain about the effects of pesticides. And if you do wash your vegetables, you're taking the most protective action you can against a variety of things. And I am the indicator organism in this. I'm serious. You know, you go to the store and you get a bag of greens and it says pre-washed. Some people say, oh, pre-washed, we'll just eat it. I can eat that, and in 3 hours I have diarrhea. That's me, the indicator organism. You have to wash those things before you eat them. They're sealed up in a bag. They may have been washed maybe once or rinsed, but that doesn't do it. That doesn't get the whole thing off. And furthermore, how many of you eat cantaloupe? Yes, I do too. Did you ever look at the skin of a cantaloupe? Man, it's got pockets in it and little grooves and everything. You have to wash your cantaloupe before you eat it, because your knife will pick up the organisms on the skin and move it right through when you cut it. And you'll be eating the organisms along with the delicious cantaloupe. Remember, microbes have no flavor, unless they are really rotten. If it's really rancid and rotten, then of course you can taste it. My first experience with yogurt, I did not know. Somebody gave me yogurt, and I started to eat it, and I thought, oh my God, this is terrible. So I said, it tastes awful. And they said, oh, it's acquired, it's an acquired taste. Just eat it. So I ate the whole thing, and I said to them, it really tasted terrible. So she sticks her finger or a spoon in the container and says, oh my God, it went rotten. I had to force myself to eat the whole thing. Back in the bathroom, same ice cream in my life. So all these things, you know, are practical, common sense advice for life, but they're also medically real. They're real. Raspberries are a horror show because you can't even get in between those grooves. The best way to do raspberries is to make a raspberry sauce where you eat it. And then you know that you've killed things. All right, so that's kind of my advice for life. You can say, well, that crazy old lady said it, so I didn't know. So,